Greetings, everybody. I am Muse. Let's go do this. 26 cases. $1 million. And just one question. Well, I mean, if you were to ask it 9 times in a row, with delay, deal or no deal? Welcome everyone to Deal or No Deal Revenge. I am Museman, like I said, and I lost the camera. Congratulations, me. Again, congrats. Anyway, let's go our contestant. Hi, Yomar. Come over. Oh. I feel like that was kind of funny, but anyway, and now I think it's time that we call for the 26 cases that are probably going to stay here for about an hour-ish. Cases, yes, please.
Huh. Anyway.
Raven died, let's go! Yomar, choose your personal case.
Alrighty. You know what? I'm gonna go classic and do case number 8.
And to give the viewers some context, that was the case that he chose that gave him that literally drove the banker insane and won him $2 million. So there's some context for you viewers about case number 8. So have some lore. Yay. Anyway, Yomar, case 8 is yours, and yours to keep or sell to the banker, but we will talk about that later. Now, let's pick 6 cases.
Alrighty. So I'm just gonna do a random case, and then adjust I got 2 blocks. You know, for the hell of it, I'm just gonna start with case 21 early.
Blackjack!
I still have a block.
It's fine.
Cool. Anyway.
Let's open the case. $100,000 is okay. $100,000 off the board, and $100,000 is not in your case. 5 more cases to go. Until we hear until we hear about a man in darkness.
Let's eliminate 7 next.
7, lucky 7. We want to see anything but the million to continue the streak. Open that case.
$1 million.
$5.
Better. Let's go.
$5 off the board. $5 is not in case number 8. 4 more to go.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm actually getting the rhythm again. Ooh. Adrenaline rush, baby.
Do random for no reason. Let's do 22.
Hey, that's mine.
The banker's lucky number. We want it to be the banker's unlucky number, please. Open that case, number 22. Ouch!
Aww, man.
$750,000 off the board. $750,000 is not in case 8. Which means that the dream scenario is out of play. 3 more cases.
You don't have to remind me, man. You don't have to remind me.
I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job.
Anyway.
I'm getting paid for this. 20. Can't do much better. Open that case. $75,000. It's okay at this stage in the game. It's off the board. Off the board, and it is not in that case. 2 more cases.
I'm gonna go. Case 15 still up there? I think it's still up there, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll open case 15.
15. We want to see anything but the million, or basically anything in the top 5. Open that case.
I need to eliminate more on the right value. I said the left value. You know, maybe it's because I said the right value. Yeah.
$5,000 off the board. $5,000 not in case 8. Last case of the round.
Am I dyslexic? I'm not. Anyway.
If you were dyslexic, then you would not be able to read.
Oh yeah. Case 18 is up there, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yes, it is going to be right there on the 3rd row on the right side.
Okay, case 18. Thanks.
We want to see anything but the $1 million case to make the starting offer good. Open that case.
Let's
Yes!
go! 100.
$100 off the board. $100 not in your case.
This board is
Now-
actually kind of weird.
What?
I don't know why. The board's a bit weird.
Tell me why.
I'm talking about the values. I feel like the board is weird because, like, we have a bunch of the right values, and then we just have a bunch of the
Wait,
lower
I just
values.
realized something. Did you just not get like 2 in the middle and then 2 on the outer rings on the second values on the top and bottom?
Oh yeah, I did. Oops.
And now,
Yeah, I feel like his offer is gonna be weird.
yes, we do need to talk about him now. There is one person in this whole audience, technically, really, if you're not counting, like, everybody. There is one person in here who hates you, kind of hates me, possibly hates the cameraman. He basically hates anyone, really, who is touching his cash and his cash alone, and that is the banker. The banker is the only person who wants you out of this place. I want you to win the million. I want you to win the million. He doesn't. He wants to buy that case, send you home now. Here's your first offer. Call us, banker.
Okay. Hey, everybody, can we add cricket noises whenever he's saying the entire audience? Anyway.
Well, let's hear his first offer, and this might be okay, this may not be. Let's find out what the bank has to say. Good evening, banker. Right, go on. On your side, I would imagine it's because of the exact same thing I pointed out, or what? Okay. Your dream scenario is in, yes, yes. Right. Right. Okay. 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 Thank you. Okay. The banker agrees with the fact of that this is a weird board. He admits that this is a weird board. For similar things that I've agreed with. And that you do have a block of 5. He has taken that into mind as well. He wants to offer you 29,000, I believe. He was pretty chatty, so I wasn't even able to hear it. $45,000 is your first offer. Now, if you say deal, 45,000 is yours. He takes case 8 into his office. Done deal. But if you say no deal, it stays down here and you open 5 more cases. So, Yarg, for the first time tonight, deal or no deal?
Well, obviously you can't deal the first offer. That's like deal or no deal
Obviously,
rule number
no
1.
deal, banker.
That's like deal or no deal rule number 1. Deal or no deal rule number
Whoever
2.
takes the first offer, saying this now, you are dumb. Congratulations.
Deal or no deal
5 more
number 2,
cases.
you always have to open case number 2 in the second round.
Right.
Totally not
I
a
agree
rule I
with
just
that.
made up. Anyway.
I agree.
No, you
2.
not.
Non-biased. Open that case. Penny!
Rule number 2. Always open case number 2 in the second
Penny
round.
off the board. Penny is not in that case.
You know what? It made me lose a penny from the it made sure I didn't have a penny in my case. Always open case number 2 in round 2. Anyway.
That does mean that you do not have the banker stream finish in play. 4 more cases. Case number 6.
This is like a million.
1 in 56. Or no, 1 in 26 times 2 is 156.
Okay. Yeah.
I have a calculator,
Like
ladies
after
and
the
gentlemen. I am a human calculator, by the way. Open the case. What?
Okay, that's worth it.
Okay. Dollar off the board. You do not have a bug in your case.
What if I wanted
3
a
more
buck,
cases.
though?
Okay,
No, I
let's
don't
not
want a
go
buck.
into the reverse psychology stuff. 3 more cases. 10.
What can you buy for $1 in this society anyway? Nothing.
At the dollar store, probably a drink. Yes, thank you, banker.
The dollar store isn't even $1 anymore, though. That's the thing.
That is a good point.
Anyway, could you please open the next case?
The 125 store. Thank you, banker.
Oh yeah, I've called it that all the time. Reminding me, man, I call it all the time.
No.
Technically banker,
No,
that
that
said
was
that,
the
but you
banker.
said that. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Technically banker. That
That
said
was
that,
Grumpy
you said
Pants
that.
up there, by the way. Open the case, number 10. What the hell?
$10? What the hell?
$10 off the board. What the hell?
Something's happening. I can feel it.
I'm going to hear a very grumpy banker next phone call.
You know, this
19.
next case doesn't seem like it's going to be so good.
Odds are, you are correct. Open that case. Called it.
You know, we have to balance it. We have to balance the fact that
300,000 off the board.
$1.
300,000 not in your case.
And then now we have to make sure 3,000 on there. Yeah, we gotta
One
balance
more case.
it a bit.
And wait, Yomar, by the way, you are guaranteed, you have a safety net. 500,000, 400,000 in the million. You have a safety net.
Cool.
23, Michael Jordan's number. Book Samana. 10,000. Let's look at the game board here. You have a safety net. You have a really good board at the end of this game. Or at the end of this round.
This interesting game just got more interesting with this interesting board.
But really, here's the thing. The banker has a block of 5, where that you do have the million, so that overrides a lot on the banker side of the board. He is calculating your odds of having that million, which, if we look at it honestly, they are getting high, which is scaring Mr. Grumpy Pants up there, and he should be coming right about now. Here's Mr. Grumpy Pants on the phone, though.
Yeah.
Hello, Vector. I am happy. I am happy to hear you like this. So, I know where you're going with this. Okay. Oh, you did okay. Thank you. So, let me ask you a question here. If you were in the bench, if you were in Mr. Grumpy Pants' shoes, right? Where would you place this offer? if you were in that, Mr. Grumpy Pants?
The last offer was 40 something.
45,000.
We eliminate a good chunk, like a bit of a decent chunk with like some of the lowest values.
Right.
But we did take out the 3,000, 300,000, and the 10,000 over out it. I'm saying he did around the 90,000 range.
Believe it or not, Gilmore, your math is good, but not that good. You are correct that it went up, but he is placing the offer in line of case number 8. $88,000.
Oh, that was close.
No, I am not going to blame you. That was really good. Not going to lie. I think even Grumpy Pants could agree. Not bad.
That's surprising. Oh, that's actually kind of surprising. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it to be like around like the $80,000 range. I'll say I was just overshot it a bit. Anyway, alright, my answer made up.
Yomar for $88,000. Deal or no deal?
So we still have a lot of numbers on the board.
Right.
Still. But we still have a big safety net.
And I do
honestly.
believe, I will remind you, 4 cases next round. Worst case scenario that you are dropping down to what is
Where
that?
are you?
75,000? Worst case scenario. Let's say the worst case scenario in mind, right? If you knock out, what is it, 4 cases next round, I believe?
Yeah.
If you knock out I believe it's 4 cases. Worst case scenario, you knock out the 200,000, the 400,000, the 500,000, and the million. Sure, the offer will go down, but you'll still have $50,000 to play for, which obviously the offer will go down.
Yeah, it'll go down a lot. But I am fine taking that risk of playing no deal.
No deal, Mr. Banker. We got
Well, these are some dope
4 more
pictures.
cases. I'm done.
Anyway.
4 more cases till we hear from Grumpy Pants in the booth again.
Alright, next year's age. Let's go.
16. Sweet 16 at that. Let's open sweet, and it is the $50. Open the case. $200,000 off the board. And it is not in your case. You still have a safety net. 3 more.
Alright. I'm gonna open number 1.
Uno.
There we go.
The odds is that you are more likely to hit the left side by 1 case. Those are the odds, right?
Okay.
Let's see if it's going to be kind to you. Open that case. 50,000.
50,000.
Off the
Still
board.
on the lower side a bit. So that's a bit.
It
that's
is
a bit
not
concerning.
in case
though.
8, though.
That's
2
a bit
more.
concerning, though. I was about to confirm case number 1.
Oh, be careful.
No, do not do that. I want to do case
Dale
3.
Earnhardt.
Alright.
Dale
Now the chance of
Earnhardt's
getting on the
number.
left side should be better. Right?
Correct. By 2 cases. You are correct. Good math. But the banker does very extended math. Dale Earnhardt, number 3. Open the case. 25 bucks. 25 bucks off the board. $25, so not in that case of yours. 1 more.
14. I think.
14 is in play. I will remind you, Gilmore, random.
Yeah, random does in play.
I was going to say that random does only pick cases that are still available. So it is.
Call head. Which number should I call for heads? Which one should I call for Dales?
I'm not going to have bias on that. I am not going to help you on that.
You gotta be kidding me, man. What? Okay.
I am playing the exact same moves I had we did.
True, fair enough.
I want you to win the million, sure, but I am not going to help you with the decision.
Heads for... Nah. I'm just gonna do 25.
25, Christmas Day. And to some other people, Haley's number from the original show. We don't want to see the million, the $500,000 or $400,000 in that case. Open it. Ouch!
Aw, man.
You do still have a safety net. Let's remind ourselves, you still have a safety net on that board.
That is true.
But the banker's probably going to thank you for the $400,000, but you still have a safety net of the million and the $500,000.
Yeah. How many cases? Yeah, that's it.
Now, we hear from Grumpy Pants there in the office of sadness and disarray. Where do you think he's going to... Actually, no, I'm not going to ask that yet. I'm going to wait to hear him first before I ask you. Thank you, Harry. It's called a nickname. It's called a nickname. Okay. That was expected. That was expected. That was... Right. Okay. Okay. I will tell him. Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna ask you again. If you were in the banker's shoes, where would you place this?
I'd probably do like the 78,000 range. Actually, no. Wait, no. Don't take me on that. 74,000.
I will tell you that he dropped harder than that.
Okay, so then like 64,000.
Very close. I will tell you the offer now. He went down a little bit. He went down, doing the math in my head, he went down about 20 grand, $62,000.
Okay. That's a little bit to you. Fair enough, actually. Offers can escalate a lot in this game.
Remember, 3 cases. It's 3 cases next round. Worst case scenario, $1,000.
True. Okay.
I will now ask you the most important question tonight. Yomar, deal or no deal?
No deal. I pushed the command block. God dang it.
No deal,
Stupid
banker.
command block. Anyway.
3 cases.
Okay. Now I'm putting 14. Come on, 14. Don't let me down.
14. We want to see anything from the left side. Anything but the $500,000 or the million. Open that case. $25,000. Here's going to be the problem. If you lose the $500,000 or the million, you are going to be in the landmine. 2 cases.
That is true. Okay, random. Again. 24.
24. 24, 24, 24. We want to see anything but the million or the $500,000 or the
We have a
banker
higher
will
chance
tank
to
you.
get on the left side. Come on, dude. Please.
Open the case.
Or independent duplicator. In this case, I think. Or something.
Yes.
Damn, that word hasn't been used in a while. Finally! Remember.
I need to Okay, you did actually hit his block of 5 though. 1 more case.
Random again. 17.
Do you want to see anything but the million or the $500,000?
Yep, that is true. We want to see. We don't want to see those.
The 1,000 is okay, but that will make the landmine worse at that point. Open the case. No!
Oh, come on, man.
And the banker laughs because that now you're in the landmine situation, so he can take you even harder because you are in the landmine.
Can I buy insurance?
You cannot buy insurance, but you can sell that case to him
Anyway, I mean, we
if
still have
the price is right.
500,000.
Oh my god, I hate myself. I hate myself for that joke.
Anyway, but yeah, we still have 5,000, so 500,000.
True. You do have, so you did just lose half of the top price. Think about it that way.
True. And now I'm just gonna look up.
Yes, Michael. He's going a little bit. Yes. I was expecting. He docked you a good amount.
Okay. I'm on the wrong side.
Remember, 2 cases work. You can already see the odds.
Yep.
$19,000. Remember, 2 cases. Odds are left side of the board. But if you hit the $500,000, it's a landmine. Deal
Okay.
or no deal.
No deal. No deal.
No deal, banker. 2 cases.
Alright, good drift. 9.
We want to say no to a left side amount on the left side of that board.
Yes,
And
we
it's
do.
not the $500,000. Open the case. No!
Come on! Oh, okay.
$500,000 off the board. Not in that case. One more.
I
5,
think
yeah.
it worse than this, right?
Open the case. 500
Okay.
bucks. 500 bucks off the board. $500 not in that case.
That's sad. Whatever.
I mean, yeah, here's the thing. $1,000, it's jump money, but it's at least better than the penny. It's better than the penny. Let's hear what he has to say.
Okay.
Hello, banker. Thank you, banker. Very short call because he's very happy. He's gloating. 600 bucks.
Okay.
It's 1 case for the rest of the game, by the way.
Okay.
Deal. Or no deal.
I'm going to just take the deal.
Okay. Alright, let's find out really if you made a good deal or a bad deal. Open case 8, please.
In there.
You made a good deal.
300,
Double of
yeah.
it.
Nice. Okay. Well, back to my seat.
Now. Nope.
Oh yeah, right. Case game.
Lucky
Completely
case game,
forgot about
yes.
that.
Now. You are forced to play the lucky case game for $50,000. So you could go home with $50,600.
Yeah.
One of these cases was $50,000, the rest are empty. Which case do you think is worth $50,000? All of these cases have been sealed by an independent adjudicator. No one here the white cases and the golden cases, no one here knows what are in these cases. Only they know what are in these cases. Let's hope that number 2 or 3, Omar?
I forgot which one I did.
Let's hope that whichever case that you chose is worth $50,000. Hopefully. We don't know, but let's hope. Oh yeah, Cinco, yes. Let's hope that Cinco is worth $50,000. Open the case. I know.
Empty!
Nope.
Oh man.
Case
What was
1
it?
was worth
Case
50
one.
grand.
Now I'm back to
Yeah, man, goes back to receive. Well, that was one eventful game because the banker got a win. Damn it! Good night. God damn it.